Hi everybody, welcome to Mr. Miller's science class today. Let's learn about what the interactive science notebook is. So with that, what are some of the supplies that we need? We definitely need a one subject spiral notebook. The Mead brand works the best, especially if it's college ruled, because then you don't have to cut your pages out. Scissors, that's if you have a smaller notebook, you will have to cut things. Glue sticks, highlighters, pencils, and colored pencils, and specifically no markers. All right, so what is an interactive science notebook? Uh, Actually, it is a personalized diary of learning about science. It's a portfolio of your work in one convenient spot. It's great for studying for upcoming quizzes and tests. It's great for organization too. And it also allows you to be playful, creative in your own responses without messing up the notes you've taken. And it also allows you to be like a real scientist, and that's the key. You're now simulating what it's like to be a real scientist. Real scientists that have used notebooking before, Thomas Edison, some others that you're familiar with as well. Now, what's the difference? Left side, right side, which side's which? Well, it's divided into two sections. The left side, L, stands for love student work. This is your side. This is where you show me your creativity. This is what we consider the output side. The right side is the restricted side. R for right stands for restricted. That's my side. It's only information given by me. It's my stuff. So nothing else should be placed on the right side except the information that I'm giving you in class. All right, so left side. That's your side. The left side belongs to you. It contains the day's activities. On this page, it's going to include things like diagrams, your lab analysis, your conclusions, your lab write-ups, reflections, cartoons, drawings, poems, foldables. This is your chance to let your creativity go wild. Think of it as the even pages. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You've got it. That's your side. Yo side. Examples of left side assignments. We already talked about some of them. Warm-ups, graphic organizers, drawings, illustrations, poems, rap songs, cartoons, comics, and lab analysis, including foldables, postcards. It's just your opportunity to be as creative as you want to be. Now, what are some examples? Well, here's some. Drawings and illustrations that students have done as left side to demonstrate what they've already learned. Foldables. A lot of students like these, the window frames, and then of course kind of the fortune cookie type foldable. These are all possibilities as the year progresses. Labs activities, here's lab analysis. These are all 6th grade previous year students I've had. I mean, look at their data. So pretty detailed stuff. Graphic organizers, our Venn diagrams. This is one that was created by a student for the difference between protons, neutrons, and electrons. Vocabulary cards, everything from sketch words to simple vocab cards over here. Now let's talk about Mr. Miller's side. Mr. M's side is the right side. The right side belongs to me and should only contain information given by or as input from me. Nothing else should be placed on this page. The right side contains testable material. These are your notes, all this good stuff that's going to show up on tests and quizzes. Odd pages are mine, 1, 3, 5, 7, you know it. Examples of right side input will be our video lecture notes, our guided PowerPoint notes, movies, videos, articles, or textbook readings that we might have. Lab procedures definitely go on my side, and then of course small or large group discussion information goes there as well. Examples of right side input, here you go. And there's an example of notes, moon phases and cycles. Here's phases or solids, liquids, and gas particles. So just different examples. So what are students saying about the ISNs over time? ISNs are fun because Mr. Miller allows you to be creative in your own way. Always up to date your table of contents so papers don't get messed up. An ISN is a great tool. Keep it organized. I never liked science until I started using ISNs. I could do things the way I wanted and was learning too. Color things. It looks so much better that way. At first I didn't color much, but with each passing week I found myself coloring more and adding more to my notebook because I liked it so much. Finally, the old way of science was boring compared to this new way in which I'm more like a scientist, keeping my own data, drawing and notes the way I want. So what are our notebook rules that I want you to keep in mind for this year? Number 1, no ripped out pages or torn corners. You don't need to, it all stays in there. Number 2, no doodling that doesn't relate to science. There's no need for it. Notebooks should only be used for science class only. You shouldn't be using this notebook for language arts or social studies. Title and date each page. Get in the habit of doing that. All entries must go into the table of contents so you can quickly find any notes or information you need. And finally, be colorful and most of all, love your notebook. So that's kind of a brief overview of what the interactive science notebooks are, and we'll get the rest of those set up in class with the other PowerPoint.